Good morning, YOLO followers. Last I left you, I told you about an accident I had while I was in Tennessee. I fell down some stairs, ending up bruising my upper thigh and my shoulder from a fall, and ended up in the ER, had 9 x-rays, found nothing was broke, ended up going home to recoup. Well, it's a little over a week later, and I have been cleared by the doctor to continue with life. Thank goodness. Oh, sorry about the hand. And so now looking at what my next adventure is. As you know, I've been doing lots of biking. My plan was to bike from state of Washington all the way to Iowa. And that's still on the list of things to do, but just not this year. It is really too late to get out there this year, and I'm still not trusting the bike enough to be able to do that. Have ridden it a couple times since the doctor gave me clearance to ride, but not enough to convince myself that the problem I was having isn't going to come back. So the good news is I've been cleared to go. The bad news is I'm not going to be going back out on the bike for any long distance rides like that. Maybe a couple days, but not a 3-month trip that goes almost 3,000 miles. That's not in the future currently. It may happen next year or the following year. So I went back to the list of things I wanted to do and said, okay, what else can I do this summer? I haven't been training for the kayaking, so that kind of was out. I have a long distance kayak trip I wanted to do. Could find another bike route, but I didn't have anything on the list that was doable in August, September, October timeframe. So I went down the list, and the Camino Trail in France and Spain is on the list. So I started looking at what would it take to hike the Camino Trail in September. It takes about 30 to 35 days to hike the Camino. I'm looking at my schedule. There's a couple other things going on. Lorain County Fair, which my wife plays a big part in the 4-H there with her club. And she'd prefer I be home to do some support, even though I wasn't going to be if I was on my bike trip now. But now that I'm home, it's kind of, wife would like that to happen. Also, I have the gathering, which is the Appalachian Long Distance Hikers Association annual meeting in October, and I'd like to attend that. So, looking at those dates, I had 45 days. It takes around 30 to 35 to hike the Camino, and the decision was made, yep, that's my next activity. So I leave August 24th for France, flying into Charles de Gaulle Airport in France and near Paris. We'll spend one day in Paris before I head out on train to go down to the western edge of France to where the Camino starts. And if you're looking for where I'm going, search for Camino Francés. There's a number of Caminos. I'm doing the most popular one, which is the one that goes across northern Spain. So I will start on the east side of the Pyrenees Mountains. And the first day is hiking the Pyrenees. It's about a 15-mile hike. And then once I do that, I'm in Spain. And then the rest of the trip is hiking all the way across Spain. It's a 500-mile hiking trip. It should take me a little over a month. I've given myself 45 days for it, and that's without any rest days. You know me, I like to take one rest day a week off, so that would add about 4 or 5 more days to my trip, and plus I have the time getting out there. So that's going to take up most of my days, but this is my next adventure, and I'm glad to share it with you. I'll be sharing some videos before I go about what I'm packing, and basically do a pack shakedown in front of you guys. And then I will definitely be sharing when I go on the trail. Hopefully this video isn't too shaky, but I'm out doing my first training hike for the Camino. I mean, I've been doing lots of biking, haven't been doing a lot of hiking lately, so that is what I'm doing today. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to sharing my time on the Camino with you, and should be a great time. Thank you. YOLO out.